get you some. Oh, yeah. Mate, it's lucky she can cook. Wow! G'day lovelies, welcome back. Alrighty, tonight for dessert we are making easy cream cheese strudels. I'll write the recipe below as always, but we'll go through it now. So we want a 250 gram block of cream cheese. We want to chop it up into a bowl, cover it in Glad wrap and leave it sit out for a fair while until it goes soft at room temperature. 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. I don't have any lemons at the moment, so I'm just using the bottle juice. 3 tablespoons of caster sugar. 1/3 of a cup of sultanas, or if you don't like sultanas, you can use roughly 100 grams of either blueberries or raspberries, or a mix of both. We need 1/4 of a cup of grated white chocolate, 1/4 of a cup of plain flour sifted, and 2 sheets of puff pastry. Alright, so I've grated the chocolate, so 1/4 of a cup of grated chocolate ended up being 1 row out of the block of chocolate, and I've sifted the 1/4 of a cup of plain flour. Now that the cream cheese is softened at room temperature, we want to preheat our ovens to 180 degrees Celsius. We want to get out a baking tray with baking paper, and we want to get out 2 sheets of puff pastry to thaw. Okay, to our cream cheese, we want to add 3 tablespoons of caster sugar, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and then with an electric beater, we want to beat it till smooth. Okay, now with a wooden or plastic spoon, I don't know why, but I've written it there, so it must be important. We want to add our sifted flour, our grated chocolate, and our 1/3 of a cup of sultanas, or 100 grams of blueberries or raspberries, or both. And then we want to mix it all through. Okay, once we've mixed it through, I'm just going to get it into like a ball. You know what I'm like, I'm hopeless at halving things. And then we want to halve it. Okay, we get our first sheet of puff and we get our first half of mixture. Now when we put it on, we want 5 centimeters away from the edge, and we want at least that on either side as well. Okay, so we want to keep the 5 centimeters there and a nice good end bit on each. And then we want to slowly just spread it out just till the middle. And then we'll just get it off the plastic. Alright, and then we're going to roll it. So half over first. Then roll over again. Roll till you finish rolling. Alright, once you finish rolling it, wherever the seam is, we want to make that the bottom. Gently push on it. 9 out of 10 times the ends are always dry, so always just cut that tiniest little bit off. Okay, we want to push it in. Then with a fork, just squeeze the ends in. Well, push down on the ends, I should say. Alright, so put the first one onto the paper. Once we've done that and we've got our strudels looking pretty awesome, we want to grab a little bit of milk. With the pastry brush or your fingertips, you want to rub it all over. Then we want to get a little bit of extra caster sugar and sprinkle it over the top of them. By now, our oven should be up to temperature. Bang them in there. 40 minutes later in my plain electric oven, and it smells freaking awesome in here. Oh yeah, baby. Alright, I'm going to slide them onto the cooling tray. If you don't have a cooling tray, it doesn't matter, just slide it onto the bench. Now, they're supposed to be eaten warm. You can either have them on their own. They're absolutely beautiful cream, and they're absolutely amazing with ice cream. Now, you can make that as 4 massive serves, or 6 normal decent sized serves with ice cream. Alright, so we leave them sit there for 10 minutes to cool down a bit. Alright, so 10 minutes later, I'll just cut one on an angle, I suppose. It'd be nice if I just used the right knife just once. bread knife. That's better. Use a bread knife. Dust with icing sugar. Show you with this one. I'll put that light there. Hopefully you can see that. Oh my god, mate. These are so good. So simple, but so good. Well, there you have it, lovely. Easy cream cheese strudels. Oh my god, mate. You've got to give them a crack. Your family is going to love them. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have yourselves an awesome week. And you know me, I'll be back. Toodles.